So guys, my people, welcome back to my channel, Adek Bassey. Guess what? I've brought you a lot of things and goodies this 2022. Are you ready? First of all, thank you for all of you that engage in my platform, social media or other platforms, and then this channel. All of you that engaged, responded, the message got to you. You benefited from it. A share gone. Thank you. But this year has something more powerful. What should I do? Should I just tell you the good news for this year? Anyway, this year there will be a lot of learnings from me to you, and sharing a lot of resources and materials here will be done by me this year. So just connect to this channel. If you have been having something to learn from me, I don't know how much you know me, but then I promise everybody on this channel this year that I'll be giving a lot back to back. Okay, let me just don't give you all the plenty details. Today is for something very, very, very interesting, special gist. So, in 2021, I got selected as a Commitas Fellow. And I know you're wondering what Commitas is anyway. So this fellowship is being run by Search for Common Ground, implemented by other partners like I am and Mercy Cup, and it's being funded by European Union. Yes, so I'm an European Union, funded fellow, and we are about 20 of us in Adamawa State, youth, and ready to be supported to encourage peace, to promote peace, to address conflict issues, violence issue, between farmers and herders conflict that you used to hear about in the north. It's not scary. Don't be afraid. We are here with other young people to see how we can mitigate these issues and build peace among us. So today, I'll be sharing you some little tips on what you should know around peace building. There are a lot that I've learned in this week already, and we still have like 4 to 5 months to go. It's a 9-month fellowship, and I have a lot I've learned, but I want to share this few with you. So Commitas Fellowship is contributing to mitigation of conflicts over natural resources between farmers and herders communities in Adamawa State. So that's what Commitas means. The meaning do not actually goes with the acronym, but then that is what we're after. What are those natural resources that could actually cause conflict between farmers and herders that you've been seeing, clashes, fighting, killing, all of those things? Yeah. So that is it. That is what the fellowship is about. And in this fellowship, man, we've actually been exposed to they've been engaging the young people to use their social media platform to promote peace, which is what I'm doing right now, and my other fellows have been doing in their own different platforms too. They've turned us to actors. So, like most of us are now actresses, actors. We've made a movie. A movie is coming out soon. You should watch out for that. We actually made a fantastic movie, that's going to promote peace and address this farmers herders conflict. But sadly, I'm not in the movie. During the shoot, I wasn't around. I obeyed another call, for another meeting addressing SRHR issues again. And unfortunately, my role has Genevieve. My role as an actress, wasn't there, and my slot was given to someone else. But you need to see how my other fellows acted. With Dimbo, I know you know Dimbo. Don't worry, let me just give you details. You're going to see what the movie is about soon. And then we also have access to getting monthly mentorships with experts that have over 10 years credibility of work they've done around peace building in Nigeria and Adamawa State as a whole. So it's a lot of learning on peace building. So when we say peace building, what comes to your mind? Now this is for you to respond on my comment section below, right? Although I'll share what I know, but I want to hear your own view. When you hear peace building, what comes to your mind? To me, when someone says peace building, it means, okay, that means there's been a wahala somewhere, or there's been fights, or there's been a conflict, or there's violence. There's something that is happening that people just need to build peace among people together. Either has a mediator, or either has somebody that is just very selfless and like, I want peace back in my family, in my office, in my community, but this time let's narrow it down to farmers herders. But then open your mind to say we all need peace building in every area of our life, your workspace, your community, and all of that. So peace building is an act or a science, could be a science, an act or a science or a process that is required to build peace among people, among individuals, among communities, towards bringing back people to relating more with each other, preventing or reducing conflict, violence, damage of properties, loss of lives, name it. Anything that we can do together to bring peace and harmony among each other is peace building. And okay, when I mentioned this peace building, I know I mentioned conflict, I mentioned violence. When you hear conflict, what does it mean? When you hear violence, what does it mean? So for me, conflict and violence are two different things. Conflict is that act of misunderstanding that occurs. And most times we start cooking up and we don't see it. Somebody is misunderstanding someone is having grudges somewhere, somebody is angry or sad about something and nobody's doing anything about it. That is conflict building, because that disagreement can lead to violence, can lead to fight. And when violence comes in, it can lead to loss of properties, loss of lives, a whole lot of damages can occur. So when you hear violence, that intentional pains inflicted on someone or a community because you want to revenge or because of whatsoever reason, that is violence. It's because it's going to cause someone hurt. Maybe people have lost their families. It's not maybe, it's happening. People have lost their families, people have lost their properties, their lives, and all of that. So, lastly, before I go, I'll be reading some quotes to you. And this quote came out from some of our mentorship that we've attended, but some were very, very striking to me, which I will share with you. So we got to realize that when you hear the herders and farmers conflict, it's not caused by religious or tribal issues at all. It is a fight for the control of natural resources. Does that sink? Yeah, so most people already have that. Okay, when you hear a farmers herders clash, that means it's because they are fighting over religion. Oh, it's Muslim and Christians that are fighting. Or it's a tribal thing, Adamawa and Borno people that are fighting. Or is this state over this state? There's some kind of things people have defined it to be that this is what is causing the farmer herders clash. But the truth, not coming from me directly, like say Adek said, this is coming from people that have been experts in this peace building field, farmers herders clash resolving issues for over 10 years. And they've said in all the issues they've seen, this fight is not being caused by religion or any ethnicity, but it's caused by a control over natural resources. Maybe this person wants to control the water, person wants to control the land, person wants to control this property. So all of those natural resources that you can think about, those things, controlling it is what brings about farmers herders clash. The farmer wants to take control, the herders want to take control, and because of a misunderstanding, conflict that came in, violence start happening. Alright, that's quote number one. Quote number two, and this is from, the previous one was from Mr. Usman Ibrahim Michika, that's his name. He's a chairman, Farmers Herder Association at Adamawa State. So that came from the chairman himself, so not from me, the credit goes to him. Second quote is coming from my own boss. I call him my daddy. So my own boss, his name is Chris Obona, the head of office, middle bed of Search for Common Ground organization, an amazing organization that is running this fellowship. So he said, as youth leaders, this is for all youth leaders on this platform if you're going to watch this, as youth leaders, we need to change and counter negatives surrounding the farmers herders conflict. This is a call for action from Mr. Chris. Yeah, he said, as youth leaders, I'm a leader, you're a leader. If you're a leader watching this, see the command in his own code. We need to change and counter the negatives surrounding the farmers herders conflict. What negatives do you already have? So let's change and counter that ASAP, said by my own boss. And also, do you know that in Adamawa State, there are 72 grazing reserves in Adamawa? What does this mean? That means all herders already have an allocated portion of land given to them 72 of them made available in Adamawa for them to take their cows and go there and let them get food and all of those things without expecting that it shouldn't cause any clash. So that is already provided in the state, and this cut across the 21 LGA excluding Yola North. So that's a huge one from Adamawa State, creating 72 grazing reserves in Adamawa. Have you heard that information? All right, yeah, so the last quote is from me, your own person, Adek Bassey. So I said, it takes you and I to find a common ground to understand each other in order to avoid conflict and violence between us. It just takes you and I to find our common ground so we don't get issues, start building conflict or start fighting, So if we can understand each other, we can have a common ground. Okay, this benefits you, this benefits me. Let's do it this way, or let's allow this one to go. By the time we have that common thing tying us together, sweetheart, we'll build peace together. So the message is, you and I can keep building peace around us, from your offices, from your community. Let's just together ensure we are building peace together. So lastly, before I sign out, what is that peace building message you want to send out to your people or here? What is that message you have as a content? Share it here. Let me see your own message. What are you saying, or what do you think should be done towards contributing towards peace building? Thank you guys, and don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to come back to check out for something else on my channel. Peace.